In this segment, we are going to be collecting Amaridan's memories and then fighting the dragon Hakkon. As we leave and go back out into the Frostback Basin, you can see that it is now nighttime and everything is lit up by the torches that we've seen on the landscape. Once you reach this point in the storyline, like in Crestwood, how it goes from raining to sunny, it is always night in the Frostback Basin.
We have a plan. Amaridan and Arena will lead the Avvar elsewhere, so Talana and I can deal with the dragon. My spirit companion believes we can seal the dragon away, even if we cannot kill it. It is less clear whether I can do so without sealing myself in as well. But I have little choice. This beast will wreak devastation across Orlais unless we stop it now.
No one ever knew. Their heroism was lost to history.
People don't do things so you know them. Good on him.
I want to know more about his spirit companion, since that seems like something the modern Chantry would not approve of. Also, again, don't be like me. I just jump off of ledges.
I've thought about what you said before, Vivian.
About my suggestion that you play the game.
The ball at Halam Shiral reminded me how much I hate all of it. Me, in a dress? It's ludicrous.
I'd like to see that. At least once.
Oh, not you too.
I suggest a vibrant red, darling. Not too deep in the neckline, mind.
Ugh.
We're making a brief pit stop into our base camp to talk to Harding as well as our professor. This does also bring us closer to one of the memories, so it's a very convenient stop.
Oh, here you are. I was just going to look for you. I have something for you. I saw it and thought that would be perfect for our Inquisitor. Oh, pants. There's a bit of dried blood on the back. Sorry.
Why is there blood on my presents?
Well, you know how it is when you slice open a gurgit. I was so sure I got most of the viscera off.
Wait, you pulled this out of a dead animal?
Oh, Maker. When you put it that way.
You saw this lying in a pile of guts and thought of little old me? Oh.
I shouldn't keep you. Have a great day, Inquisitor.
I should go.
Safe travels. Inquisitor.
I thought we could catch up.
Anytime, Inquisitor.
We'll continue this another time.
See you soon, Inquisitor.
Inquisitor, I understand you located the final resting place of Inquisitor Amaridan.
He wasn't resting when we found him. Waiting, maybe.
I'm sorry?
A ritual kept Inquisitor Amaridan alive all these centuries, binding him and the dragon.
Oh. Did his... Talana cast some sort of spell before retreating? Or... You're not implying that Amaridan was a mage. I'm committed to the truth, but if such an important figure in Chantry history were revealed to have been a mage...
Not just a mage, Kenrick. An elven mage.
Oh. Oh, and trust his dimples. This will be... I'll either be famous or beheaded. This upends centuries of history, not to mention families claiming descent from him. There may be consternation. Nevertheless, what matters is the truth. If he was elven, then the Dalish, well, it will be just brilliant. I will spread the word appropriately. thank you again for this marvelous opportunity.
This opens up a war table mission to appease Amaridan's heirs.
How were you assigned to the Inquisition?
I study primarily the early Chantry, particularly around the signing of the Navaran Accord. That was why I transferred to the University of Orlais, closer to the source than Starkhaven. Sadly, most scholars took Inquisitor Amaridan's history as settled, even with so many questions remaining. No one took my ideas seriously until your Inquisition formed. I wrote Ambassador Montelier, and, well, here we are.
I'd like to discuss Inquisitor Amaridan.
Of course, your predecessor. Existing historical records are contentious. Some say he was a devout Andrastian. Others suggest he cared little for religion, gaining leadership of the Seekers through Emperor Dracon's friendship. He disappeared around the time the Seekers of Truth, the original Inquisition, incorporated into the newfound Chantry. Of course, learning that he was an elf, not to mention a mage, will... I anticipate some heated discussions.
What's it like at the University of Orlais?
Oh, it's brilliant. Some of the greatest minds I've ever known. The university was always well regarded, but Empress Celine made it the envy of all Thedas. She even got them to start admitting elves. Few bit noses, but it's worth it. Knowledge knows no bounds and all. With that unpleasantness with Grand Duke Gaspard done, the university is safe as a haven for knowledge.
I take it you're not from Orlais originally.
No, Starkhaven. Fourth son of Lord and Lady Kenrick, destined for Chantry service. Fortunately, I convinced them the university might be a fashionable alternative.
I'll speak with you later.
I feel like I'd already gotten all that, but I did have to record the beginning of this a few times, so just to make sure, there it is again.
Against the Darkspawn, we might lose everything we have gained. I will fight this Avvar Dragon for you, Dragon. And then we shall drive back the Darkspawn together.
But he died here, and the elves ignored the second blight as it spread across Orlais. So began the animosity that led to the destruction of the Dales.
Fried cookies. Friggin' again.
That reference gets explained in a cutscene with Sarah that never frickin' triggered with us. I've never had so much trouble with cutscenes. But I will record it on the next playthrough and post it.
If I must go to the end of Thedas itself for Draken, I am at least glad to have friends at my side. Tilana and Heron have been arguing about Heron using delirium to fight demons. Some things never change. Irina has a new alchemical trick she wants to try, like pitch or tar, but stronger. A recipe straight from Orzammar. They argue, fuss, mock each other mercilessly. And I would be lost without them.
A dwarf getting on someone's nerves. I can't imagine.
Different in spitting, but still trying. Learn those lessons now, people.
Every age has those destined for greatness, it seems.
We also find some notes left behind by Amaridan's party. If you come to this cave early, you can actually find several of these ahead of time, but instead of listing the names, they just say the first letter. I guess that's to prevent you from finding out too much of the story before you've advanced the actual plot.
All is in place. I offer thanks to Gilanan, Halamother, and to Andraste, Maker Bride. As you were raised up from mortal men to stand with our creators, our makers, so raise me up now to defend this world.
Oh, he's one of those. Elfie elves don't like that these days. Or anything.
She is right. The Dalish do not like elves who are Andrastian at all, much less elves who subscribe to both belief systems. For our last memory, we have to go back to the island. Now, this is that same fishing area that we were at the first time, but we can see that the Hakkon Dragon created a giant ice area for him to hang out in.
I should not have asked you to come with me, though I know you would not have stayed behind. You are a dreamer, and this dragon the Avvar have tamed carries a demon inside it. I can see how its presence hurts you. You should be at Halam Shiral reminding our people of our alliance with Draken. Not here, risking death with me. Still, in the old tongue, your name, Talanadas, means nothing is inevitable. I will remember your name, and hope.
Dreamers are said to be sensitive to the presence of demons. I imagine this Hakkon demon caused Talana significant pain.
It hurt the Inquisitor too. You can tell because you took so long to say. She died.
Before we actually go and fight the dragon, we're going to do a quick rounds of the NPCs here in Stonebear Hold to see what they have to say.
That was a good fight. The Jaws of Hakkon are broken and holdless. Their stragglers yet wander the woods. But their foolish plan died with Gerd Harafson. All that remains is the dragon. It has not yet attacked the lowlands. Without the Hakkonites to pull it to purpose, it is confused. Still, I would strike soon.
I will speak with you later.
Farewell.
Have a feast. Invite the other friends to one house.
It feels like ages since we saw them. Should the Lowlanders come?
The master of the hunt saw me shoot that Hakkonite archer through the eye. Said I had an eagle's sight.
Ugh. You're not trying to spread your own legend, Mark.
What? No.
course not.
Heard you passed Hakkon's trials. Not half bad on the hunt either, I don't mind saying.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Inquisitor, you're always welcome in my home.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
What a battle! We should set it in song!
No fear. Vuln the Headstotten won't let a god's death go to waste.
Ugh. Smells like the lake chucked its innards.
I suppose you hate fish, too.
I like them cooked or hidden under some knob's furniture. Not up my nose. Cruel bunch, your lot, Vivi. Don't know how you live with what they think of you.
My dear, despite your egalitarian protests, you are ever so susceptible to the opinions of others.
I don't give a squirt what anyone says.
Of course not. Coherent speech is your nemesis. But it is clear you care a great deal about what they think. Take heart that you are not among the nobility, little Sarah. You would not survive.
No one wants to join your stupid club.
Of course not, dear.
So this up here is Hakkon. He is the big boss of this area.
Lowlanders, I am the breath of winter, the cold wind of war. Join me in battle and die!
When you do come up against him, I do recommend slotting whatever fire spells you have. I only have one, so... whoop. But he's not that bad. calls these little dead baby dragons, I guess is what they are, a few times. I actually get happy when he does it because it's a chance to earn up some focus in case I'm out and want to use it. So sometimes when I'm fighting dragons, I'll take it very close to killing them and then just use my focus to try and wipe them out. What I also like to do is, in the Inquisitor's focus ability, the Rift focus, it seems to slow them down a lot. So I'll then hop to other characters who have offensive focus abilities and try to activate theirs. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, I had the devil's time getting Sarah's 1,000 cuts to activate.
Never gotten to see you take down a dragon in person. I must say, it's fun to see it up close.
Perhaps this calls for a new title. Dragon Slayer Harding, perhaps.
Oh, a fancy title goes against the point of being a scout. Nobody should see me coming. Inquisitor Amaridan would have been proud that you finished what he started. It's strange. History forgot so much of who he was. They never knew he died saving everyone. Do you ever feel that way?
You weren't in the fortress. How'd you hear about Amaridan?
I'm a scout, remember? Who do you think writes the messages Liliana reads?
There are things they don't understand. Things no one outside the Inquisition will ever know.
Some of the secrets are necessary. Don't get me wrong. It's just... every time you're more than just a person to someone, you're also less than a person to them. They don't see that a real normal woman fought the Avvar and killed that dragon. And they certainly don't know about your strange fixation with elf fruit.
My feelings for elf fruit are classified, Scout Harding.
I'll carry your secret to my pyre. And for what it's worth, nice work, Llewellyn. Anyway, I'll be at camp if there's anything here you want to finish up. Otherwise, see you at Skyhold.
It's not nice to tease me about my elf fruit habit, Scout Harding. We're back at Stonebear Hold. We're gonna again make a little round of the NPCs to see who has anything unique to say now that we have killed Hakkon.
Inquisitor, you have done more for us than most who are of Stonebear Hold. It is not right that a guest do so much. The Hold has spoken, and you are no guest. You are kin. More than that, your deeds have earned a legend mark worthy of one who broke the Jaws of Hakkon. From today, you are known to us as Inquisitor First Thor.
What? I mean, I'm sorry, but... First Thor?
Yes. When the ice breaks and new spring comes to give life to the world, it is a very good name.
I will speak with you later.
Farewell.
Also, if we come up and select Storvacker up here.
I hear you judge wrongs among your people, Inquisitor. If you are willing, I ask you to judge Storvacker.
I'm sorry.
As a warrior of our hold, Storvacker should have died rather than submit to the vile ritual the Jaws of Hakkon had prepared. It is unclear whether the Augur or I should judge such a thing. You are here. I would be grateful.
Very well. I wouldn't want life in the hold to become... unbearable.
Ugh. Ah, Storvacker, will you speak to the hold for your deeds?
As honorary member of the Hold, I believe a Hold Beast can travel with my people and still keep her oaths. Storvacker, as Inquisitor First Thor, your punishment will be to serve my Inquisition.
Lady, the Master of the Hunt will make mockery of me for this.
She is now one of our agents, and we do get a war table mission out of it.
Killing a god? Your enemies should be impressed, Inquisitor.
Finn Caldinson's a good lad. His father was always proud of him. Still would be.
Farewell.
You killed Hakkon Wintersbreath. The hold breathes easier now.
I'll let you rest.
Lady keep you.
You killed Hakkon? What, I would have offered to see that battle.
Farewell.
Safe journeys.
We heard the dragon's death cries. Hakkon Wintersbreath is done. I'll make such a tale of this.
Farewell.
Good journeys.
The Augur says the gods are well pleased. The other Augur celebrate without here.
Why's everyone calling you first, though? Did something happen?
Farewell.
Another time.
You've killed the dragon. Hakkon finally rests. The gods mourn, the gods are joyful. The god Hakkon will return.
I'd like to ask something.
Then ask.
I should be off.
Farewell.
We're going to head back to Skyhold briefly just to look at some war table missions.
Master Solas asked that, did he?
He said it was at your convenience, my lady.
No, I'll see to it right away. His hunches are usually correct.
Here we can get the result of our crew of adventurers. That went well. And that also automatically starts up the next mission for them, which is another crew of adventurers. We're going to start that up and we'll continue with this next time.
Inquisitor.